Disney, they changed the game a little bit. I feel like,
Yeah, man, I can't believe they came out with that price.
they changed the game.
Disney Plus streaming service.
Disney has created their own streaming service where they will house all Disney. I guess I don't know if it's all Disney content, but
pretty much anything under the Disney brand, like what Fox Now, Marvel, Star Wars, all that stuff, it's gonna be there. I think the only thing that's not gonna be a part of it is the sports stuff like the ESPN.
right.
Because that they have their own ESPN Plus thing, so I don't think they would compete with each other like that.
What do you think? Like, what's gonna be the aftermath of Disney doing this? Like, what do you see streaming going after? Well, since this is about to hit,
I think pretty much TV is gonna go away, like the networks, and they're gonna start their own streaming service. They already kind of have like a version of it now,
right?
but I think it's gonna go pure streaming service. And if you want a particular show, you're gonna have to buy that streaming service to see it.
So, do you think cable and satellite are gonna be non-existent?
Yeah, it pretty much is now. Like if you're smart, now you only need internet.
Right.
You don't need to like add that extra how much cost to have like live TV going.
Right. But it's funny because the thing about you having the ability to choose what you want to watch at any time is so ill because you actually get pissed off now when you have to like deal with commercials.
Yeah.
Like I get extremely pissed off. As a kid, I didn't care. I was just like, whatever. Now I'm just like, what the fuck is this? So like, I don't know. Fast forward, and then like that's also the cool thing with like DVRs and shit. DVRs made like fast forwarding through shit like awesome because I can watch something like I'm a big wrestling fan, right? Monday Night Raw is 3 hours long. I don't have all day to watch wrestling anymore. I haven't watched the whole wrestling show probably since I was like 27 now, probably since I was 25. Like I haven't watched a whole wrestling.
You become an adult, life gets busy.
At least like a Monday Night Raw. I watch like whole pay-per-views and shit 'cause it's pay-per-view, but I've never watched the whole like Monday Night Raw for like at least 2 years now. And the ability to just fast forward through all the bullshit is amazing, which is another aspect you get to streaming services. You know, you don't have to deal with seeing all this shit that you don't care about or whatever.
That being said, too, that's gonna cause a change in like TV shows and movies. They're gonna have to start doing a lot more product placement because all that ad money they would have generated from commercials and everything, now they have to get that money in a different way, which just means like that weird shot of like the brand new shiny car in this apocalyptic setting. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
like a Hyundai or whatever.
Right. They were doing that with some show, man. I forgot.
They did it with Walking Dead a lot. They did that with Walking Dead a lot.
Okay.
And they do it like here and there and stuff, but
They did that a lot with Power too. Like
Did they?
when certain iPhones would come out, it was so like
you're like,
blatant. I was like, nigga, we get it. Like, but I feel like Netflix started to like change the game with the whole making movies straight to Netflix, like with big actors and actresses. Right, that was like a big like one of the first shots. Well, of course, we're kind of bypassing music because music obviously had played a huge impact in streaming. We're not talking about that. We're talking about strictly like TV entertainment right now, right? So Netflix doing that then made like people like Amazon and shit try to create their own content that you only see on fucking Amazon, whatever, Prime TV or whatever the fuck Amazon shit is called. Of course, Hulu has their own shit and everything like that. But it's crazy now that Disney has done this. I feel like the next big thing that's gonna happen is for actual like theatrical releases. So like whatever big movie that Disney has planned, I feel like they're going to start giving you the option to not only watch it in theaters but watch it on that streaming service.
yeah.
Like, and that's something that's gonna it's gonna change the game
Because they even do that with Netflix, like on a small scale right now. They have a like limited release in certain theaters for their movies.
Right. I know that.
Yeah.
Right. Like I feel like they're gonna, and then I feel like there's gonna be instances too where Disney's gonna be like, you know what, this is gonna be only on our streaming service, and if you want to see this and everything, because just imagine, I'm assuming that new Lion King is through Disney, right?
Yeah.
Like just imagine if they did that all on their streaming service. Do you know how many people
Would go and buy.
would sign up for that shit?
Yeah.
That's an instant kill. And I'm like, it would change the game because I feel like also is going to end up going out of business, which is crazy because you can't, I mean, we've grown up with it forever and it's been around forever, but movie theaters. Like,
I mean, movie theaters only exist because, and the West Coast actually created movie theaters because back in the Wild Wild West days, the theaters
Will
were
Smith?
yeah, the Will Smith days.
Will Smith did everything.
The theaters were the only place that had air conditioning, and it was fucking hot back then with no air conditioning. So people would just go to the theaters to like cool down and just enjoy a flick.
How did the West Coast invent that? By that explanation?
Well, the theaters became popular because of that. Because people were like,
so-
"I want to cool down. Like, I
okay.
don't want to be in the heat."
It
Became like,
popular because of the West
yeah, it
Coast.
became popular. But,
I was like, you said that we created it. I was like, huh?
well, basically, I mean, whoever makes it popular is pretty much the creator.
That's how it goes in this society.
It does.